Guys, welcome to the channel. To everybody, uh, let's find something where you guys can see. Oh, that was pretty cool. Oh, look like these filters have changed. All right, so we'll just go with the regular. What's up? What's up, everybody who's tuning in? Thank you, everybody who's new to this channel. Hey, I appreciate you guys joining me, being a part of it. I try to do this as often as I can. By the way, for everybody, I just want to say real quick, I'm Shon-Jhon, aka the Middleman CEO. For everybody who missed the live Zoom training last night, you missed out. We had a blast. People started their businesses just based off what I was telling. So what I try to do is I try to give you a blueprint so you don't always have to go out and work to earn money, right? And we're going to talk a little bit about that today. But if you ever wonder, what is it that I do for a living? How am I able to play golf, learn golf, fish, travel, hit the gym in the middle of the day, do these live Zoom and all these videos on my channels all throughout the day is because I work from home or I work from anywhere. So my secret ain't really a secret, but my secret is that I use my phone to make money. I don't have to go to an office. I don't have to go to a job. I work from home or I can work from the beach. I can work from anywhere. I work using my phone. And that's the beauty of having a mobile business because you can work from anywhere. You don't have to be home. As long as you have your phone, you can make money. And so if you missed the live Zoom training last night, you missed out. People were excited, getting started on their in their trainings so they can learn how to do what I do, make money using only your smartphone. So that's what I specialize in. That's what I've been doing since 2020. It's blessed me. It's changed my life. Hopefully it'll do the same for you. And don't miss out. So if you want to get into the next free Zoom training, just write the word middleman in the comments and you'll get a link and we'll go from there. So if you want to bypass all of that and say, man, listen, I'm ready to get started and build my business ASAP, then simply go to middlemanceo.com and click join and you'll get the masterclass and you'll get started. So I want to share something with you because I talk a lot about the scam of having a job until you're 65. To me, that's not a good way to live. That's not a healthy way to live. So you mean I have to rely on this job and this paycheck or a job and a paycheck to secure myself financially for the rest of my life, right? And by the way, yes, I'm in my pajamas. I told you I work from home, so I'm about to probably get out and do some exercising, but I've kind of been chilling, laying back. If you do what I do, you probably work on the business about 30 minutes a day. And so it's not hard. Doesn't take a lot of time. The rest of the time I'm reading books, trying to get better in the kitchen at cooking and other stuff. So out with family, hanging out, stuff like that. So I want to talk to you about the scam of working for 40 years to retire on 40% of your income. Giving up 40 hours a week for 40 years, 40% of your income is not a way I want to live. And I don't think it's a way you want to live, right? So we want to live our best life while we can. So the secret to life is to enjoy life while you can. There's going to come a day where you're going to not have the energy to do the things you enjoy doing, right? You're not going to have the time, you're not going to have the money, and you want to enjoy life as much as possible. Like me, I want to learn how to ski, but I don't want to ski when I'm 70. I want to ski now, right? So when you make money, listen to me, you want to make money fast. You don't want to take a long time to make money. Being wealthy is all about how quickly you move and how fast you make money. Somebody working for 40 years, making $25,000 a year, makes $1 million. The way I look at it, everybody makes $1 million. Only difference is how fast you make it, right? But a person making $250,000 a year, they make the same $1 million in 4 years as opposed to somebody who took 40 years. What's the difference? It's both $1 million. The only difference is how long it took. So if we can get you to collapse time frames and make money faster, that's a win, right? And so I want to talk to you guys about the scam. I mean, the pyramid scheme, because you guys like to use that word. Well, we're going to talk about a pyramid scheme that nobody ever talks to you about. That's your job, right? And so I want to show you something. So I made this cute map up here that you can check out. And so I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things, just a few minutes. We're going to talk about the pyramid scheme that is your job, your employer, right? So I've often said that businesses are structured like pyramids, right? So you guys like to go out and call everything a scheme. That's a pyramid, right? But you overlook the fact that your job is a pyramid scheme, right? It's a scheme if you buy into the idea of working 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire off of hopefully 40% of your income while investing into your 401k, hoping the market stays right, but I don't think it will. So you guys are probably going to lose money in your 401k. In fact, I guarantee if you had your 401k in the market in the past 3-4 years, you lost money, guaranteed. Right? And so I would like to teach you how to take care of yourself and not necessarily always have to rely on other people or other things to take care of you. You want to be in a position to take care of yourself. So let's look at it, right? And I also wrote down the average salaries that these people make at each level. So, and these aren't the ridiculously high salaries. I know they can get way up there, but I wanted to just keep it simple and easy, right? So every successful company is structured a certain way. So you're going to see CEO, you're going to see middle management, and then you're going to see the employees on the lower level who do all the work. These are the implementers. So when things need to get done, these are the people who do it. This is the implementation level. This is the communication level, right? And so if you're an implementer, so think about a hotel staff, right? So when you go to the hotel, there's a CEO who's in charge who you've never met, never will. There's management who's probably running all through the hotel trying to get everything done and accommodate all guests. And then who is doing all the work? Right? The door to door, the changing the sheets, the putting shampoo, the tissue, right? The hotel staff, they're the ones doing all of the work, right? They're up and down the hall, the room attendants. These are the ones who are doing all the work, yet they are the least paid. So explain to me how it's a win that they are doing all of the work and making the least amount of money, right? So the service staff makes the least amount of money. So think about your business. You're the person who does all the work, you make the least amount of money, chances are, right? And then there's somebody above you who's a manager who does not do what you do, does not work as hard as you do, yet they make more money than you, right? So the typical manager might make 80K and up. And then the CEO's 100K and up, more than that, 250 and up, right? And you never see the CEO. The management is the one that's making sure everything's in place. And then there's you who's doing all the work, making the least amount of money. Now, if this ain't a scam, I don't know what to tell you. You have to be able to see that you're the person who's doing all the work, making $60,000 or less. Hello, that's struggle life in 2024. 80 grand or less might be struggle life in 2024. That's how bad it is. And so my advice to you, I submit to you the idea that you have to find a way to make money that does not include this pyramid scheme. Yes, your job is a pyramid. And if you stay with it, it is a scheme to keep you broke and make somebody else wealthy and rich. A scheme that you're going to pass down poverty to your children. What else can you pass to them? Right? And the upper management, the upper levels are going to pass down wealth. Right? So you don't want to be in this position. You want to be in this position. These are the hard workers. These are the ones doing all the work. So your job is to escape this and get to a level where you could provide financial freedom for your family. So if you don't think your job is a pyramid scheme, just take a look at the breakdown, right? So you want to be in a position where your finance numbers are higher. You want to make what they make without having to do all the work that you do. So my advice to you is to eliminate this scheme, get away from it eventually at some point, and then find a way to make money without having to do this, without having to work hard. A lot of you guys, you get burned out at work. You come home in the afternoon, you got hopes, you got dreams, you got aspirations, but you got no energy, you got no motivation, and you got no enthusiasm, and you got no time. And you go to sleep and you don't get anything else done, and you continue to repeat this cycle, right? So we don't want to be stuck here because the salaries here are going down because inflation's going up. So your salary by default goes down. Even if it's the same number, you're looking at the number, you're looking at the quantity, not the quality, meaning the purchase power has decreased. What used to cost one thing now costs more. You make the same amount, automatically the value of your dollar goes down. It's lost purchasing power. And so I don't want you to be stuck in a position where you're losing constantly. So you've got to figure out a way to make money without having to do all this work, right? And so I submit to you that there is a cool way that you can make money, keep your job, make money, and then eventually leave your job, right? And that is by starting what I call a middleman business. Now, the only thing that you need to be able to start a middleman business is a phone. Well, that and Wi-Fi. All you need is a phone, and you're in business, right? So if you have a phone, and I know you do, then all you need to learn is how to book customers. It's this easy. Take a deposit. That's where you get paid. Money goes into your account. And then dispatch the work to someone else who's willing to go out and do the job. See, I told you the days of working hard are over, and they're limited because you're trading time, you're trading energy, right? You're going to eventually at some point you're going to run out of those, and you're going to have nothing else to sell. Why not use this time while you still have it to learn how to make money without having to do this, without being stuck in the real pyramid scheme? This is the real one. Ask anybody who's 60, 70 years old if they could go back and do things differently. Would they? Absolutely. Right? But they learned this too late. I'm giving you the game up front. This is the secret up front of how they hustle you into poverty. You got hustled. You got scammed into poverty. The only problem was you didn't recognize it. Right? And so now I'm taking that excuse away, telling you how it works so that you can see it. And so what you should do is focus on building a middleman business using only your phone. And I'm going to teach you how to book customers, take a deposit, dispatch the work to someone else. Book, deposit, dispatch. Book, deposit, dispatch, correct. And so I've been doing this since 2020. In 2020, I made $77,000. Not bad, especially when I didn't even know what I was doing. But my goal for this year, and I'll let you know as soon as I make it, is for 2024 is $350,000. Now, how many of you, because I'm living like a CEO, that's my income's in the CEO range, yet I don't leave the house, I don't work hard, I don't want to. I've done it, it ain't fun, right? And I get to enjoy my life. So what do I get by building my own middleman business and running it since 2020? Well, I get my time back. Right? I get the time, my time to do whatever I want to do. I don't have to sell 8 hours a day to a job. This is my time. I do what I want to do with it. Right? I get my time back. I get financial freedom. I make enough money to enjoy life. This ain't rich, I know, but it's still enough money to do things I enjoy doing. How many of you would love in 2 to 3 years to be able to make $350,000 a year? It'll change your life. No, I don't have a Lambo and I can't afford one with that. But guess what? I don't want that. I could rent that. I just want to build wealth so I can pass it down and enjoy life while I'm here now, right? And so I get those things. I get lifestyle, right? Where I can take more vacations, go see the world, travel more. We don't travel as much because we got the young kids, but soon we will be back to traveling again. Where I can learn things I don't know. I always wanted to ski. I don't know how to do it, but I love to do it. You know, I love going to restaurants and paying the tab for the whole table. I love going to restaurants and leaving, you know, $20, $30 tips to make somebody's day. It ain't going to make them rich, but I've worked in the restaurant business and I would love to have gotten a $20 tip. So I enjoy doing that, you know, and we bless people. Just yesterday, we were eating here in Dallas at Walk-Ons, and we got up, we cleaned up, you know, the table because it's just a habit. I like to put stuff in order. And we left the tip. The guy came up, very nice. He looked at the machine, because you pay through the machine there, and it has the tip amount on there, what's added into the total amount. And the bill was like 30 something dollars. And it was a 50, like it came out to like 50 something bucks. And he saw that, and I could just feel the energy that it made him feel good. Because the person who said us, I think it's called the hostess, she had already said that it was pretty slow that day. And so look, we sat there for an hour. That guy was helpful, gave us everything we needed, looked out for my son who completely makes messes, and smiled and had a great attitude. And look, an extra $20 tip, brother. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Back in the days, that was something I couldn't do. I couldn't even eat there, let alone leave a tip. And I know it's not mandatory, but when you're in a position to bless others, bless others. Sometimes, or always really, the fruit's not for you. The tree never eats its own fruit. So when you get blessed with extra fruit and you live in abundance, bless somebody else. That's what the blessing. It ain't a blessing until you blessing, right? So it ain't always a blessing until not just for you to keep, but to bless others with, right? That's how I feel sometimes. It's not a blessing until I'm blessing others, right? And so if this makes sense to you, smash the thumbs up. Let me know. If you have a question or comment, drop it. But instead of living like this, because this is the real scheme, the ones at the bottom of this pyramid is doing all the work. Yes, it's a pyramid scheme, but what you fail to understand is this is your job structure. There's upper management over the managers, and then there's managers over you. You do all the work, you make the least amount of money. You have no freedom, no lifestyle, no time, no financial freedom. That's the scam. That's the real scam. Whereas you can learn how to make money with your cell phone by booking customers, taking the deposit, dispatching that work to someone else. You literally don't have to leave the house. You can do all of this on your phone. Customer contacts you, book the job. You get the information. Hey, need to take a deposit. Take your deposit, get paid from the customer right there. And then, hey, send the work to someone else who's already prepared to do the work. Let them do the hard work. The ISP that you dispatch to, the service professional, this is where they are. And here's the difference. They want to be there. You move from here to here. You become CEO of your own business. And now you funnel the work directly to them the way that CEOs and managers funnel the work directly to you. You become the CEO. You switch places. You make the big bucks now without doing all the work. If you're down here and doing all the work, you're an implementer, then I promise you, you're the lowest paid. You're the one negotiating salary, saying they're not paying you enough. At the gas pump, making life decisions, right? So you don't want to always be in that position. And I'm not mad at you if you are a part of this. I've done it too. I'm just here to wake you up and say, hey, this ain't going to make you financially free. It's time to change your life and shift your money mindset. And how do you do it? Well, you got to get away from this structure. This is a pyramid scheme. Your job is a pyramid scheme, I promise you. But you don't have to participate in it. You can find another way to make money without having to do all of this. So my advice to you, understand where you are. Once you agree and say, yep, that's me. I'm the hardest worker and I ain't making enough money. Then I'm going to say, hey, perfect. Come over here. I'm going to teach you how to start your own middleman business. You're going to book customers, take deposits, dispatch the work to ISPs, let them do all the work. You take your money and go home. And that's all I'm saying, guys. Get paid and go enjoy life. You don't have to work hard. That's a scam. See, everybody who's working hard, lowest paid. Salaries going down because inflation's going up. Well, Sean, I still make 50 grand a year. No, you don't. You might make it on paper, but your rent's higher, the cost of living is higher, your food's higher, your gas is higher. You're looking at the quantity, the number. You're not looking at the buying power. So yes, it's 50 grand still on a check, but it's now it can only do 40,000 worth of work. See, going down, right? These people down here, the laborers, you have to fight tooth and nail just to get a $1 raise. Whereas the CEOs, they're just blessed and given money. In fact, the least amount of money they pay you, the less they pay you, the more they make. It's called bonuses. So if you want to continue to make somebody else rich, continue to do this. Stay where you are. Work hard. Grind. And I'll see you when you're 75. Tired, worn down, no money, because 401ks won't be there, right? Or you could take my advice, flip everything, get away from this scam, start working on this process where you can run a middleman business from your phone, choose an industry. Once you choose the industry, get customers, get paid, dispatch the work to somebody else, and you can do what you want with the rest of your day. Right? My first year, 77K. I'll take that today, right? But my goal is 350 for the year, and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to share it with you when I hit that. But again, guys, even if you made an extra 77,000 for the year, I did that from home. Even if you make an extra 40,000 a year, half of that doing it from home still could change your life. So it's all about the quality of life with me. Get your time back, enjoy your life. That's all I'm saying. Right? So I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. If you want to get the free link to my training where I teach you how to do this, then write the word middleman in the comments, right? And write middleman down in the comments. You're going to get a link, and I'm going to show you how to start your own middleman business and how to book, get deposits, and dispatch the work to other companies. Let them do the work. You get paid and go home. You don't do all the work, right? So if you missed the Zoom last night, it was on fire. I'm telling you, the energy was through the roof. Everybody's like, let's go, let's get started, jumping into the training, learn the training, come out of the training, and then we get to the next level. If you have a question or comment, drop it. I'm only on for like another minute. But in the Zoom last night, we were on fire. We were hot. Everything was moving. What a blessing it was to be able to share that, because the reason I know that it's going to be a blessing is because I already do it, and I'm just going to teach you how to do it. That's all I'm here to do. I'm here to say, hey, look, I'm not telling you to quit your job. If it's your primary source of income, your only source of income, please keep it. But when you're not at work, let me show you how to build a business in your spare time so that one day, very soon, you'll be able to leave your job before they fire you. You'll be able to leave them and then work on your own and get your time back. So think of this. What would your life look like if you made just an extra $5,000 per month from your phone? That's not six figures. It ain't going to make you rich. It ain't $1 million. But you know what it does? It makes you free. I keep telling you guys, there's nothing more important than time. Time is the most important thing you'll ever get in this world. Let me prove it to you. If I wrote you a check right now for $1 million, and you could go down to the bank and cash it. But the catch is, as soon as you catch it, you run out of time. You cannot wake up tomorrow if you cash that check. How many are going to cash it? Okay, what if I put $1 billion on it? $1 trillion on it? Does not matter. All should know this. Intrinsically, without even thinking, we know that there's no amount of money that's more valuable than our time. Nobody's going to cash that check because everyone knows that time is more valuable than money, right? So if you're out there and you're thinking time is money, I want to change the way you think and show you that money is time. The poor and the middle class, all they do is sell time for money. The rich and the wealthy, they use money to buy back their time. I make money on my phone. I don't have to go to work. See, I got my time back. Well, you got to work 40 hours a week. No, I don't. You do. Unless you learn how to do this, you got to go to work. I know where you are. You're at work. Unless you learn how to make money without having to be at work. Again, don't quit your job. Keep your job until your middleman business makes enough money to replace your job, right? And so that's all I want to share with you guys. I see there was a comment somebody asked about. Let's see, to pull it back up. Rose said, middleman, perfect. By the way, hit thumbs up, guys, if you're still watching, because I feel like I blessed you with some content you're not going to find on a bunch of other channels. There's no fluff here. I'm in my pajamas at home. I'm about to change because I'm about to go out and do a workout. But it's the middle of the day. I'm on a live. I'm working from home in my home office upstairs. And this is how I'm living. But not long ago, I was homeless. Look at the change. So I'm living proof. I can do this all day long, never have to go to work, still show you an account that makes money every day. Right? And then in the future, I'll teach you how to scale into multiple industries. And then I'll teach you how to hire a VA so you're hands off, you don't do anything. That's the CEO stage. right? So I'm going to take you from, hey, you don't have to do all this work. There are other companies that do it. I just want you to manage your business right now. And then we're going to come back in 6 months. And then I'm going to say, hey, I want you to pass all this work off to the VA, virtual assistant. Then I only want you to be a CEO, a business owner. Don't touch anything. That's how you get to $350,000 a year. I've currently middleman for 2 industries, the moving industry as well as the cleaning industry. And I've told you guys, I'm about to get into the third, which is the website design industry. The best part, I don't know anything about any of those things, and I don't want to. All I need to know is how to get a customer for companies that already do that. Uber does it all the time. Think about it. Uber doesn't own the car. They don't own the driver. They simply find someone who needs a ride, send the information to the driver, connection is made, Uber gets paid. Airbnb, they all do the same thing. They're all middleman companies. Airbnb doesn't own anybody's home. No bed, no bedroom, no anything. They just simply find someone who needs to rent a place, find someone who's willing to rent their place, connect them. When a match is made, Airbnb gets paid. Same thing for you. I'm going to teach you when a match is made, you get paid. That's it. Right? So Rose, and for everyone who requested the Zoom link, I'm trying to put it in. The only problem is I've been having issues just trying to write stuff on here. So I'm not able, it's not letting me comment, Rose, let's see. So it's not allowing me to put the Zoom link. So here's what you should do, Rose. As soon as this video ends, go ahead and write middleman in the comments. And for everybody who wants to get into that Zoom training that's coming up Sunday night, 6 p.m. Texas time, Central Standard Time, I just want to say a couple things. Number one, write middleman in the comments to get the link. Rose, as soon as I cut this video off, I want you to go to watch this video, put it in the link, put in the comments middleman, or just go to one of my previous videos and write middleman, and the link will pop up. So a couple things. Put middleman in the link. I'm sorry, I keep saying the link. Put middleman to get the link, but put it in the comments. And secondly, I'm limited on how many people can be in the training. So do it as quickly as you can. If you get an invite, you're in. If you do not get the invite, then unfortunately you're not going to be able to be in, because I'm limited, because I do Q&A, question and answers. And last time I had too many people in it and it was nuts. I couldn't even get to half of it. So I don't want to do that again. So we're going to limit the amount of people. Okay. So write middleman in the comments on this video or any video. You'll get the link. It's this Sunday for the training. Please don't miss it. You're going to miss an opportunity to change your life. All right. And I don't advise that. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, tell somebody else about the channel. See you guys on the next video. Peace.